Hi, this is Liam Steen for my informative speech, my Speech 106 class. Have you ever been afraid to go rock climbing because of the potential risks? Many people choose not to engage in this exciting activity because they are afraid of what could happen. Rock climbing can be a dangerous sport, but the truth is, if you take a little bit of time to learn about the three main topics about this hobby, then you too can climb without worry. Today I will guide you through all of the exciting world of rock climbing, covering its various forms, the gear you'll need, and what precautions you should take when climbing. The first topic I'll talk about is the different types of climbing for beginners. The first way to climb is by top rope. Top rope climbing is where the ascenders will put on a harness and tie themselves to a rope. They will always have a friend or instructor, which is in a belay system, that will help them to stop falling if they happen to lose their grip. This version of climbing is predominantly inside, but can be found outside, usually being harder and a lot longer routes. The second type of climbing is bouldering. Bouldering is a type of climb that is shorter, but more complex routes. These types of climbs require a crash pad at the bottom of the rock face to comfort your fall. These climbs are found in lots of areas outside, and if you can't find any in your area, thankfully most climbing gyms will have some type of bouldering wall. The second topic I'm informing you of is what kind of equipment is necessary for rock climbing. Having the right gear is crucial for a beginner and advanced climber to have a safe and enjoyable experience. The first piece of gear you'll need is a harness. A harness is used to clip into an auto belay system or any type of top rope climb. And there are two main accessories that aren't necessarily required, but are highly recommended by all professional climbers. The first one of these is chalk. This common substance is used in many sports and is a very big tool in rock climbing, as it dries out your hands, making you less susceptible to fall off the rock face due to sweaty hands. Chalk is relatively cheap and easily accessible in most parts of the world. The second accessory for a harness is a carabiner. Carabiners are really useful for clipping anything onto your harness, whether that be a chalk bag or anchors for outdoor climbing. Or they also can have anything else you want when you're going on an ascent. The second piece of essential gear for climbing are climbing shoes. The unique thing about climbing shoes is their pointed tips and their rubber bottoms, which help give a good grip on the rock face. The best thing to look for when getting a new pair of climbing shoes is the size. Generally, you want your climbing shoes to be smaller in size and to be comfortably uncomfortable on your feet. And be tighter, and the reason you want to be tighter is so that you can put your feet in the crevices of rocks and have better foot placement and feel where your body actually is. The third topic in rock climbing is the importance of climbing with precautions. The first subject in this matter is how to fall safely. When falling off of a boulder, you want to be relaxed and calm. Although this is a hefty task, falling tense and anxious will lead to a higher chance in breaking a bone or tearing a muscle. As well as being relaxed, you don't want to put your arms behind your back at all. Putting your arm behind your back while falling is a good way to break your arm. As well as being relaxed, the final thing you want to incorporate while falling is that you need to land on the balls of your feet and roll back. Landing on your feet and rolling off is the safest way to fall on a pad. Landing anywhere else can lead to injury and higher risk of hurting yourself or someone else. The second subject for climbing with caution is to always have a good climbing partner with you. A good climbing partner will always spot you when bouldering to make sure you land on a crash pad to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. A good climbing partner will also always check your top rope knots to make sure they are nice and tight and reliable to make sure they won't break when you are climbing. Rock climbing is about the journey and the thrill of a challenge. Although rock climbing can be dangerous, with the right knowledge and preparation, you too can conquer your fears and enjoy this exhilarating sport. So don't hesitate. Embrace the adventure that awaits you in rock climbing. Thank you for your time.